Channel 95.7 West Michigan traffic.
Good morning, Amanda here. As of right now, things looking good out there. There's no accidents to report. If you see something different, please give us a call, 7708-95.7.
Thanks, Amanda.
All right, what are we doing? What's the big giveaway? What's the exciting news that we have here, Connie?
Well, thanks to Meyer, we're giving away some U of M football tickets this week.
Whoa!
A 4-pack.
A 4-pack to Saturday's game?
Yeah.
Who are
Against Miami.
Against Miami of Ohio?
And a $100 gift card to Meyer, so you can buy a bunch of stuff for tailgating.
Oh, I can either get food or I can get like a new sweatshirt or something,
chairs.
some apparel.
You could get chairs even.
Some chairs.
Whatever you want.
Awesome. How do I win it?
MyChannel957.com. Go there and sign up to win them.
I sign up. That's easy.
And then on you have today to do that, tomorrow to do that, and then Wednesday morning at 8:30. We're going to call a name out, somebody who is registered at mychannel957.com.
Okay.
If it's you got 5 minutes to call us back.
5 minutes to call back, 7708957.
Yep.
You win 4 tickets to U of M versus Miami of Ohio and a $100 Meyer gift card for Saturday's game.
For Saturday's game.
What the heck? This is awesome. That's great.
Where have you been?
I don't know. I do too much doodling in meetings, I guess. I don't really pay attention.
Well, we were hanging out with some awesome people from Meyer the other day.
Okay.
And one of them said, hey, I have a 4-pack of tickets to next week's game. I'm like, we'll take those, please. Please and thank you.
So we're giving them away.
Yeah.
You sign up at mychannel957.com. It's simple. I just went to it. Okay, so I'm filling it all out. It's one of those contests where we need to prove that you're in America again. Love those. I love those.
That is.
You got to put your address. And
awesome.
I tried to sign up and my phone number didn't work. You got to put 616 or whatever. Area code dash, the 3, the dash, and then the other ones.
Okay.
Or it won't work. But
So we need dashes.
got both of those then to work. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Nailed it, though, and I'm signed up.
How fun.
So fingers crossed. Now, if you call my name, do I need to call or can I just say, hey, I'm right here?
You don't get to win, Curtis.
Huh.
It's the problem with having this job. You don't get to win anything we ever give away.
Interesting.
I know. Like, you're just learning that for the first time.
You're winning
How long
every
have you
day,
been in
though.
radio?
Too long, apparently.
1,000 years.
If I can't win prizes like this anymore. Ridiculous.
All right, so if you're a giant U of M fan or if you have a U of M fan in your life,
Or-
go to mychannel957.com.
If you're a Miami of Ohio fan,
Or if you're a Miami of Ohio.
coming off that Notre Dame game, you never know what's going to happen at the big house,
All
right?
right, mychannel957.com, and then make sure you're listening Wednesday morning
That's
at
awesome.
8:30. Hopefully we'll call your name.
Awesome. Thanks, Meyer.
78 and sunshine today, 56 now on channel.
Yeah, we always find our way back home.
Andy Grammer in town on Wednesday night. We got more tickets, and in fact, some coming up before 8.
Yes, we do.
Wednesday's show.
This hour, next hour, and then every hour until 8, and then 6 to 8 tomorrow.
How many hours is that?
Okay. Okay.
You already figured it out.
25.
Yes.
25. I had it written down. I had to look again.
25.
That'd be awesome. 25 more chances to win Andy Grammer tickets.
Okay, what do you think about a sunrise wedding?
Okay.
If you got invited to a sunrise wedding, would you be annoyed?
I would be annoyed.
Would you?
Yeah.
Amanda, would you?
I've actually been to a sunrise wedding.
Was it beautiful?
It
Was there actually sun that day? That would be my concern, is I would plan a sunrise wedding and then...
Yeah, it
clouds.
was, I want to say it was like 2 years ago in August, I believe.
Okay.
And it was great because actually the forecast for that day was supposed to be like 98 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to do it outside, so it was great to go. And it was at like, whatever time in the morning
6,
it was.
Right.
Very
like that.
early.
That
but
is
it was
one
nice
nice
that
thing.
that it wasn't like scorching hot outside. And then we had a breakfast buffet during the reception.
See, I think it sounds beautiful.
A breakfast buffet.
But we were talking about it this weekend with some friends, and some people were annoyed by the fact that they had to get up that early, which I was like, well, I get up that early every day.
Right.
Way before that.
But you don't get up early and make pretty. Like you don't put on a
Make
dress.
pretty?
Exactly. You don't put on a
I
dress.
don't
and
make pretty.
You don't get.
Sometimes
to,
I put on a dress.
You don't get to a reception and do your hair and everything, and you're set for this.
Sometimes.
But I don't know. I don't know that I'd be able to pull it off. Like I would be a little tired. And then,
If you were just a guest, you would be kind of annoyed.
yeah, kind of put off. And then, so you go to the reception and it's a breakfast buffet. That's awesome. But then what do you do with the rest of your day?
I don't know.
Like I've had this big event. What did you do after the breakfast buffet ended?
Well,
Everybody takes a nap.
The person that got married was actually a old boss of mine.
Okay.
So there was a bunch of people there that I worked with at the time. And I think all of us just kind of hung out for a while and then said, hey, do we want to go back to town? And I think we did. And we ended up going out for the day drinking the whole day.
Okay.
You were out of town? Were you was it on a beach?
No, it was just in like a neighboring city, like on a lake.
Okay.
Like that's where the restaurant and wedding were.
Yeah.
So afterward, we just decided to head back to our hometown where we all were from and
So
drink
then
there.
you just spend the whole day drinking then.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, I was going to say, now this is pushing Curtis over the edge
Right.
to the
but,
idea of
But
a
then I
sunrise
don't
wedding.
know, you know? So then all day you just are drinking with these people?
I'm kind of sad that I've never been invited to I've never even heard of anybody having a sunrise wedding until this weekend.
Does it need to be outside?
Well, I guess that's kind of the point, isn't
Because,
it?
well, but it can be kind of cold. Like Katie would be freezing at a sunrise wedding.
Right.
Like she would not want to be outside at that hour.
But
in
if
the
you
morning.
had it someplace, like Amanda said, where it got to 98 degrees during the day, it'd probably
Wouldn't matter.
be warm still in the morning.
Even if it was like
Like last week, we came in, it was 76 degrees one day.
Yes.
Would Katie be freezing at that?
no, that day would be good. But then you're hot and you're sticky.
Although it was humid.
Exactly. You don't want that type of day. But if it's 60, yeah, she's gonna be cool. She's gonna have a coat on. She's gonna not have her dress on. I guess if it's inside, you have a big picture window that you're looking at the sunrise.
I think if I had a sunrise wedding, I would have it outside. Otherwise, there's really no point.
Does it need to be timed with the sunrise then? Was it? So
I remember it being pretty well timed with the sunrise because they had a guy, as she was coming down the aisle, he was singing Rascal Flatts.
okay.
And we were all kind of sitting around, like, wondering, like, what the deal was, like, why she wasn't coming down the aisle. Because everyone was seated and everyone was
Waiting
ready to
on
go.
She was waiting on the rise.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you don't kiss the bride at the rise. You begin at the rise?
That's what it seemed like they did,
I
was
would-
begin at the rise.
I would want to
Okay.
kiss the bride at the rise.
Mm-hmm.
Sun just peeks over because it starts getting light about 40 minutes before actual sunrise. It's light, and so you got enough light out there. You're doing it, and then right as the sun hits, kiss the bride.
Was it actually one of the shorter weddings?
Was the ceremony
The
short?
ceremony?
No, it was not short at all.
Oh, really?
There
Super
was,
long?
I think the guy that was singing sang 3 or 4 songs, like in between them doing their vows and things.
Wow?
Okay.
Yeah.
All Rascal Flats.
It was all Rascal Flats.
They love Rascal Flats.
They loved Rascal
Now,
Flats.
did they, or is that the only thing that their uncle could sing?
No, it was actually a guy from their church.
Okay.
And he played the piano and sang for their wedding.
Wow.
So they moved a piano outside?
Yeah, there was a piano. Maybe at the
Awesome.
restaurant, maybe they had it or something, like out on the patio already. But
That's awesome.
That's festive. So
Yeah, I
then,
never thought of such a thing.
then you have your breakfast buffet. Well, you guys got married pretty early in the day, didn't you?
What time did we get married? We got married at I don't even know, 10 or 11.
Okay, so not so super early.
Because I think the woman who married us, I think she had a wedding before, and then I know she had a wedding after.
Because your wedding, Connie and Dan got married up on Mackinac Island.
Yes,
That would have
it was
been
awesome.
perfect for a
Yes.
sunrise wedding.
Except for that weekend, clouds. Until the day after our wedding. That was really
So
nice.
you wouldn't
but-
have seen the sun, but still
No.
you would have been there and you would have had like the glimmer.
Because I was up very early in the morning, and we got married at Windermere Point.
Okay.
And we stayed right next to that, the Iroquois. And so I was up super early, and I went out and was taking pictures, and I was like, where's the sunrise? You could hardly even see it.
Oh.
It was super cloudy.
So would that, it's like that Alanis Morissette song, Rain on Your Wedding Day.
Yeah.
Is that the same kind of thing? The clouds on your sunrise wedding day? Like if it's cloudy, that ruins it?
I don't think so. It's your wedding day still. I don't think you really
Okay.
care.
So it could be great as long as it's not raining.
Mm-hmm.
And what if it is raining? What do you do with an outdoor wedding if it rains?
I think that's why you have to have tents and stuff.
You all run under a tent.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Like what was your plan?
we were going to get just married in the hotel.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
come inside the lobby here. Yes, I do.
Because
yes,
they
he
have
does.
an awesome screened-in porch that was covered, and so
Okay.
it would have been fine. And there were just 4 of us, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like we had to bring the whole wedding party in.
Right, not a big group.
Guests.
What was
Yeah.
the rain plan for your sunrise wedding?
I think so. It was like a banquet room, and then that led out to the patio. So I'm sure they probably would have just had the ceremony inside
Taking
the
people
banquet
in.
room.
How many people were there?
Probably 100.
Wow, that's a lot.
So a
Yeah.
full wedding
Yeah, it was.
at 6 a.m.
Yeah, there was like 3
awesome.
people standing up on each side. Yeah, it was a full wedding.
Do you know why they did it?
They just love sunrises.
I don't want to say that it was for cost effective reasons, but I
Is
think
it
that was
cheaper?
part of it. I think it was part of it, probably to rent the place, and it was on a Sunday morning. So it wasn't even on a Saturday. So I think a lot of it had to do with cost, but it was still beautiful.
Does it cost less to rent a hall at 6 a.m. than it does at 10 at night?
I know it
don't
costs
know.
less to rent it on Fridays too.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, any day but Saturday is far cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
But I don't know about Sunrise. I've never looked into it.
Right, I would think that it would cost more because the workers aren't normally there.
Well, this place was like a restaurant, and they served breakfast.
Okay.
So I think it probably was open.
Okay.
What an awesome idea.
I love the idea. We should move the next year's grand wedding to Sunrise. Right?
I mean, that would be beautiful.
If we did next year's grand wedding at Sunrise on like a Wednesday, and then we
Why?
just come back and do the show.
Why on a Wednesday?
Just, I don't know.
No, we've got a reception. No.
Do it on Saturday still?
We do it on Friday.
Okay.
Friday morning.
Man. Your memory today
Hold
is
on.
like...
What day do we do the grand wedding? We do it on Fridays. We have.
The two that we've done them on Friday.
So if we did a Friday morning sunrise wedding in Lake Michigan, that would be beautiful.
See?
Because we've been doing sunset.
Right.
But we did sunrise, then we had like a lunch buffet.
Or you could do breakfast buffet.
We should talk to
Yeah, 'cause
Angela.
what are we
a long
gonna
time
do?
in between.
Yeah, that's like 6 hours
You could
in
do
between.
brunch.
Oh, right.
Or 5 if you do it at 11.
All I want's French toast.
That's all you want?
Yeah. Just give me some French toast and maybe a mimosa, and then we'll do our show from the reception. I like that.
That sounds horrible.
No, it sounds great.
No, we want to have fun at the reception. We don't want to have to do this.
This is fun.
not as fun as a reception
It's
is.
not wedding reception
No,
fun. You're right. No
it is
time to
not.
get into like the photo booth.
Okay,
and
so
do
never
crazy
mind.
things.
Forget that idea, Angela. She's probably not listening.
No
anyway.
such thing as a bad idea.
I didn't say it was bad. I said forget that idea.
Let's table this.
Okay,
Put a
we'll
pin in
table it. We will table it, Curtis.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Next summer, 6 in the morning.
Sunrise today. Did you see it?
I saw that it was getting light and light and light. It doesn't usually peak above the parking ramp that we got here until about 8:30 or 9
Was
o'clock.
it pink this morning?
It did not seem to be pink.
Oh,
Sorry.
I like pink mornings.
So you'd want a pink sunrise. So if you had like a blue sunrise or like a couple wisps of yellow, that's going to really bring it down too.
There's no such thing as an ugly sunrise. They're all beautiful.
Who said that?
Me.
Was that Abraham Lincoln? I think I saw that
Yes,
online.
that was Abraham.
Connie and Curtis.
LMFAO on Channel 95.7, 735 with C and C.
Hello, not S&B, which we had talked about for a little while, but now we're back to Connie and Curtis.
Connie and Curtis in the morning. 55 degrees right now, 78 and sunshine today. Today, tomorrow, super nice. Sunny and 76 tomorrow.
Right.
And then I think the forecast I saw said heavy rain and thunderstorms on Wednesday.
Yeah, so it's moving through at some point tomorrow night, they're saying, and then like this time Wednesday morning, all hell is going to be breaking loose. Dogs and cats running around like freed from their cages, just everywhere. Birds flying to get away from the rain, and just wind.
Dogs and cats running from their cages.
like they're broken free, and then they're just out. So the city will be lousy with them. We'll have so many dogs and cats and birds and
well, that part is just ridiculous.
other pets because all
But
the
heavy
rain, and the
rain
wind.
is on the way on Wednesday.
Like, it's
And then
gonna-
cold for the rest of the week.
What's the high?
Next Sunday, the high is 57.
Oh.
That's cold.
Saturday,
hurts.
it's 60.
Okay, so 60 on Saturday.
But then Monday, I mean, and this is, a ways out, obviously, a
yeah,
week
they have
out.
no idea.
Drizzle and 61. How cold does that sound?
What a drizzle.
That means when we come in, it'll probably be like 46.
And it'll be drizzling. Every day I'm drizzling.
I was driving in today. I was on 131 thinking, in just a few months, I will not be
no,
going 70.
Don't say it
I'll be going like 30.
because of the snows.
The snows.
Oh,
All
hate
the
the snows.
snows.
we're going to get the snow and we're not going to like it.
We're going to get the snows.
So 60 degrees on Saturday, you said, right?
Yeah.
How about if we...
Yeah, Saturday.
So what's it going to be in Ann Arbor? That's a little further south, a little further east.
I don't know. Amanda, can you check that
Probably
out?
60-ish, we'll say, for a
Which
high.
is
perfect.
great football weather.
Perfect football weather. You go to
Perfect.
Meijer, you grab a new Michigan sweatshirt.
Yeah.
You go to the game. Why? Because you got 4 tickets and $100 to spend at Meijer if you win it online at mychannel957.com.
And thanks to Meyer for giving us all of that. You have today and tomorrow to register, and then Wednesday morning at 8:30, we're going to call out a name. If it's yours, you got 5 minutes to call us back, and you win 4 tickets to Saturday's game.
Right.
And a $100 gift card
This
from Meijer.
is crazy because I was just on the site. You can even sign up like right before we do the giveaway on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like hopefully you won't need to.
If you're listening right now,
get
just
signed
go
now.
sign up so you
Just
don't
do
forget.
Do it right now.
You don't want to forget.
It's easy. You got to include your country, and that's USA. I'll tell you that right off the bat. I'm going to fill some in for you. USA, you're going to want that.
Do we put the country on every sign up thing that we do?
It seems that is something that has to be on there. Because I was like,
Okay.
really, we're pretty sure we're all in this country, right?
Well, I mean,
Pretty close to Canada.
We're super close to Canada.
Canada.
We're closer to Canada than we are to any U.S. state. It's not true. Made that up.
What?
Sounded good, though, right?
No, it sounded stupid.
If we were in Port Huron, that would be true.
Yes.
If we were in Sault Ste. Marie, if we were in Detroit.
Also true, but we're not.
If
We're in West Michigan.
That means you grew up closer to Canada than any state.
Yeah, I used to go to Canada on weekends.
Because you're from over there by Detroit. Mm-hmm. So on the weekends you go to Canada? And
Friday
do what?
and Saturday night, Peppermints in Windsor.
Oh,
it
it's
was
a
a bar.
bar.
Yeah,
Okay.
drinking age was 19.
I thought like when you were a kid, your parents would take you there and you'd
No.
make canoes out of trees and things.
I mean, we did go to Canada. We went to Canada more than the average bear because we were 30 minutes away from Canada.
Right. What was there to do in Canada back in the 80s? As a kid,
don't
what do you
really
remember?
remember.
Do you remember doing any Canadian fun things?
No.
Okay.
I think we camped there.
You camped in Canada.
We camped a lot growing up.
Okay.
We definitely camped a lot.
Was Canada? I almost said Canada, but it's
Canada.
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 Was Canada like? Was there an urban environment? Because Windsor is there. Windsor's kind of a city, but is there like a
You know,
city?
Curtis, I don't remember one thing that we did. Like,
Okay.
I can't tell you one thing.
I'm gonna
Like,
keep
I can't tell
asking.
you. Like, I can tell you that when we would camp on the west side of Michigan,
Yeah.
it was all about sand dunes, and I found so much money in those sand dunes.
Right.
It was very exciting.
18
To a
cents.
kid.
18 cents.
Hey, I would find dimes and quarters, and that is very exciting when you're a kid.
Nickels.
I'm sure I did.
Pennies.
Just not nickel.
I
No
found
nickels.
I would find dimes.
Nobody
and
drops
quarters.
nickels in the dunes, apparently.
I never found a nickel one time. So you'd come to the west side and you would find nickels and dimes in dunes.
Yes.
You go to the further east side.
And
you
it's
go to
funny
Canada and
because
find
now
nothing.
I see dunes and I go, okay, A, they're not as big as I remember them.
No.
And B,
You.
I think about how I just sprinted up them.
Yeah, so
I
now
go,
you're out of
yeah,
breath.
I'm not sprinting up those dunes now.
No, now-
Even if they do look way smaller.
Right, they're smaller. You can't get up them, and you're clutching onto your change because you don't want any kids to find your quarters.
I hope kids still do that because that was the biggest thing when I found out where we were going camping.
Yeah.
I'd be so excited because of sand dunes.
Do you think? Man, I don't know if people are allowed in the dunes anymore, like in a lot of them because of all the preservation.
Yeah.
Like that's my first
I
thought
hope they are.
when the kids we will go to the beach and we'll be at a
You never see anybody in the dunes?
No, and I think because of preservation.
Like that, like the dunes behind Oval Beach?
Yes.
Every time I've been there, I've never seen anybody climbing them.
You go there to pee, you go there maybe to poop, but you do not go there.
Oh, yeah, that's good preservation.
Yeah, that's nature, right? You can that's for nature.
No, that's not.
That's bad
And
nature.
that's not even legal, I don't think.
Peeing in
to
the
poop
dunes.
in the dunes.
No, dune pooper would be a great
You need
next
that
shirt.
t-shirt, yeah. Oh, tomorrow's T-shirt Tuesday.
It is. That's exciting.
Dune pooper.
Dune pooper.
What if my new nickname is Dune Pooper?
I like it.
You would think that it'd be DOONPOOPER, but it's not. It's DUNEPUPER.
Oh.
Dune pooper.
Double U's.
Not a W in there. Are you not
Looks like
listening?
pup. Pupper.
Double U's.
Hey, I'm Dune Pupper. How you doing? What do I
That would
need?
be two P's probably.
I need the line over.
P-U-P-P would
like
be
super.
pupper.
Yeah, when you say super, you think super, not supper.
That's true.
Thank you. And that's
Thanks
how
for weighing in, Amanda.
That's how Amanda breaks down the language.
Wake up.